Yo, what's up, y'all? It's a lot to unpack today as MK1 just got announced, and we got a lot of heavy Street Fighter 6 stuff. Let's start with the Mortal Kombat with the trailer. It's funny that they say likely mature. Like, is this a troll? Probably, but all right. Staring to my eyes, huh? They know how to set up the suspense. That's definitely Raiden with the straw hat.
To a new reality.
I think his hair was kind of white too.
To a blank canvas that I have painted in with.
Dude, that looks so beautiful. Oh my god.
Peace. In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live.
Why is Lau outworking serenity? Raiden's watched no one.
Bloody strife.
Tanya.
To dwell in joyous prosperity.
Dang, so they're using brand new face models for
bitter rivalry.
That's crazy. I wonder how close the game is. Or
you can face each other.
Sub
as sworn enemies. Or united as brothers. But a storm is brewing.
Is that supposed to be the portal?
Soon you will discover that even
they finally gave this man another shirt.
Era,
like walk around naked. Shang. He's got his gauntlets on with the armor.
There is always something worth fighting for.
I love watching him take souls, but not Liu Kang's.
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
Man, this is so cool. This color. Kang became Michael Jordan at dunk. Dude, that looks so clean. Beta honestly this is the best fighting game trailer that's ever come out. They continuously raise the bar when it comes to the visuals. Like this shot right here, this is ridiculous. This shot, this is ridiculous. This looks like a real field. This looks like somewhere I can go and touch and stuff like this. The colors in the sky, and you know this ain't real, but it looks just like it. Like look at how the trees in the background are on the mountain and stuff. Like this is nuts to me. Like I'm gonna screenshot this later and use it as my background. That visual is insane. Then you got the tumbleweeds right here, and Lau's out here working in the field and stuff. But it just looks so good, man. Like, yeah, I know this is a fighting game, but damn. And then look at the sweat in his like by his sideburns and stuff. That is crazy. He's still just looking at menacing, but the field looks so real. Look at the grass, and I think those are called tumbleweeds, right? Don't blow me up, but it just looks ridiculous. We've come so far for graphics. I mean, honestly, Mortal Kombat has always been up here in the industry. No matter where we're at, we're in sprites or whatever, they're always up here graphics wise. And this is like, it sets another bar, obviously. I'm not trying to like be on their nuts too much, but dude, they're killing it with this. And then like you see the ridges and her skin, it's like, dude, and what this like in her eye, dude, too good. And then look at the drapes. Look at how the drapes look and they move, how they move. Like what? This is very similar to their other CGI video where it's Melina, no, Katana versus Scorpion, and they're in like Goro's lair or something. Is and then you got the whole hero thing going on. I believe this is the portal that uh Shang Tsung eventually comes through at the end. But like, look at the people. Look at all the lighting is really what sets this off. But yeah, so all right. Now let's talk about what we know so far, because there's been a lot of announcements. You can go to the Mortal Kombat website and they have like a free ask question section, and you can just check that out. All right, start from the top. What we know, like platforms is going to be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, Nintendo Switch, PC with Steam and Epic Store. We got game mode so far, just story mode, versus mode. The available characters are Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Kung Lao, Katana, Melina, Shang Tsung, Johnny Cage. Just I guess for the launch, or for right now, well, I guess what we're going to be able to play in the beta. Well, not Shang, maybe not Johnny Cage. I'm not sure beta, but I know a lot of the characters that are in the trailer are going to be playable. And then now we have cameo fighters, which is partner characters that assist during matches chosen separately from the main cast. So what you're going to have are your main characters, Liu Kang, Scorpion, etc., etc., and then you're going to have your offset characters that you use as just assists. And I don't know if it's going to be like Marvel versus Capcom is going to be, basically, because it's not a tag or game or like a team game where you pick a bunch of characters and then y'all play it out like KOF or Marvel or Dragon Ball Fighters. It's just, okay, you have your main character and that's your point character forever, and then you can call assists. So like, how are this? My questions are, how is the cooldown going to work? Will there be like different assist types and stuff? But anyway, I'll move on and talk about that later. So the beta will be on PS5 and Xbox Series. It won't be on PC. And as much as that breaks my heart, I've 100% feel them, because like normally whenever they release anything, they have files in there that can be data mined, so people can get leaks on stuff, information on future projects. And I doubt that they want that to come out, especially for this game. Like, they've done such a good job at keeping it hush hush, where really don't nobody know anything. All is speculation and people formulating like their whole theory on what they're going to do based on the hints and stuff that they drop on social media. I understand that, but the game will be on PC on release, so it's not too bad. You just got to have one of the consoles to play it during the beta. I don't know how long the beta is. Normally betas are about 3 days, but someone told me it will be a whole month. I have no idea. Also, the game will be crossplay and cross progression, but it won't be ready for launch. Someone sent me the screenshot where it was on the website, but they took it off. So I don't know why. Maybe they just didn't press it. Who knows? Pre-orders will begin tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So once you get in there, and if you didn't see the statue, here it is. This is pretty good. All right, so this is the statue that is going to be available for collector's edition. Unfortunately, you can't get this when you pre-order for PC. So for PS5 and Xbox only. Oh, also for no Nintendo Switch. So you want to get this, which I definitely do. This trophy looks better than most. I'm sorry, not trophy. This statue looks better than most trophies. So yeah. Also, you get a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage from Bloodsport. I hope it's from. That would be tight. I mean, it would make sense because a lot of this game is based off Bloodsport, and Johnny Cage's design is based off Jean-Claude Van Damme's portrayal in Bloodsport. So that will be that's going to be. Hopefully, we get more movie DLC skins. I hope they like. All right, you still get the MK1 movie pack again. Then they add like Shang to that. Because we have Shang as a pre-order bonus. He was DLC in the previous game. He also was a part of the main roster in MK9. I don't mind him being a pre-order bonus because it's Shang's song. I mean, hopefully he's busted. I mean, I don't really actually want to bust, but I want to be competitively viable till like end of the game, which is hopefully 10 years from now instead of 2 years. But yeah, here's pre-orders and the separation. What you get, you got your standard premium edition and collector's edition. And the big, very noticeably, you do get like the combat pack and all that stuff. But yeah, the collector's edition is not available. I want to talk about my predictions. MK1's going to play like MK9 with assists and then like meterless vortexes. I've seen Ed Boon tweet about meterless vortexes stuff. So it's just kind of like makes sense that people keep talking about MK9. I'm seeing a lot of talk about MK9 very like often. So also think breakers are back just from how people have been complaining so much about breakaway. Like most people like breakers. I personally wanted no breakers to come back and just want people to have to hold the damage. But I could see them doing that because they're probably not ready to see how much damage they're about to do. I'm not sure how the assists are going to be, but I'm thinking like you can probably change your assist type like Marvel, where like you see down here, I have it where, you know, assist cameo speculation, non-playable characters as they talked about. Then you have assist types like attack, defense, zoning, buffs. I mean, zoning wouldn't be like a type. I think that will also be a part of attack or defense or something, but just to categorize what you could do. I don't know if they're going to have characters come in that could command grab you or whatever, but I can see them doing buffs like armor or health boost or defense boost or meter boost or something. Or it can work like Kodos totems. Anything that's in the tower mode when you fight the computer in MK11. Stuff like that. The sky's the limit because they know what they're doing in terms of stuff like that, like power-ups and whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I'll admit, at first, I was kind of like very turned off to assist in Mortal Kombat because I look at Mortal Kombat as a 1v1 game. If I want to play tag team assist game, I'll play Marvel vs. Capcom, Dragon Ball FighterZ or something. I don't look at Mortal Kombat as that type of game. So I'm hoping that there is still a no assist mode in the game or something like that, but I think it's going to be a big part of the main mode. But I have my hopes up because, like, at the end of the day, it's still NetherRealm that's doing this, and I know that they're big fans of fight games, obviously, and they've seen their players as well, and they could really have a cool take on how assists work in this game. Because like, think about it, you can punish assists in most other games. So if someone does something, you can hit them out of it and stop them from attacking. I was thinking, what if you could fully like KO the assist to where the assist doesn't come back for the rest of the round? Like, you know how in Fatal Blow, you use it, it's gone. What if with your assist, you use it at the wrong time and then it gets punished and comboed or whatever, and then it's just gone. So now you're sitting there having to fight your opponent and your opponent still has their assist. So you got to like be on point with how you're fighting. So you can't just be calling assists whenever. You got to do it with thought. And also thinking about that, they probably make it to where playing without your assist really puts you at a huge disadvantage. So that is a way to skill check people to really be on point. If you're not good with your assist and managing your assist, that could be the game for you. I can see that. Now, of course, obviously I haven't seen anything, but if I were to like spin that into how could this be fun for, because I'm pretty sure they think, as I would think if I was a developer, we have an audience that probably doesn't like assist or even team tag battle, right? How could we make this fun for them to still win them over? So there's that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it works. And in other games, different characters, it might be like a attack style assist. They come and do a block string or something. They come and do a single hit. They have invincibility or they help you zone or they might protect you or something. It really adds to the games that they play because, you know, you're basically with the assist calling upon another character's ability to help you. So it's like you're just adding an extra special move or normal to your repertoire. So that will like say, now I don't think Sub-Zero and Scorpion are assist characters, but I'm saying this just off of like, for fun, how it could be, right? So Sub-Zero does an ice clone, and then Scorpion throws a spear behind it or something, or he starts doing Hellfire, and you just got to jump to avoid that. Or you're playing Sub-Zero on point, you do the ice clone, you have Scorpion come in, do Hellfire, and Hellfire is unblockable, so they got to jump, and then you anti-air them with something as they try to move, and they can't move forward because ice clone's on. Just something like that just sounds hella cheap. But if they have their assist character, there might be a counter with that assist character to stop that from happening. So it adds that extra dynamic to the game. So we can't rule it out too much. And honestly, like our lead designer is Paulo Garcia. Like 50 bucks. This man, Paulo's vision. I want to see Paulo's vision for a tag fight game. Like we had a little bit of it in MK9 with the tag they had. I think I'm actually going to play a little bit just to like get my brain working around like, how some of these characters work. Cause I played it, not in tournament, but I played it casually and stuff. But I never took it serious because it was supposed to be like really broken. It actually kind of was, but it'll still be fun to play with and just speculate. And then also other things, speculation. These are the things I kind of heard. They was like, oh, it might not be another run. Stage transitions are back, which would be cool. Cause if you think about it, they are really the ones who introduce stage transitions with MK3 when you can uppercut them through the rooftop or whatever. So it'd be good to see them bring those back. And of course, it were also Injustice 1 and Injustice 2, where they were doing the just sideways stage transitions, but not the up stage transition. So maybe they'll have them all over the place. We'll see. It'll be cool to see somebody get knocked into a different realm and knocked out of a realm or knocked into a portal and all that stuff. That would be dope. I do think cameos are going to make and break the tier list, though. That's a given. I mean, that's not something I got to speculate. Like, if they're going to make this a big feature, a part of the game, it's going to be one of those features that makes or break the game. Like, some characters might have to use a certain cameo just for, you know, their strategy or just to maximize their strategy. And then there's going to be a cameo tier list and all that stuff. So, and then I could see characters having better synergy than other characters. So there's that. Unfortunately, some of your characters, your favorite characters, are going to be cameos. They won't be in the main roster. But hey, at least they'll be in the game. I am saying that from the most comfortable position as Kung Lao and all of my other favorite characters are in the game by default as main characters. That's it for Mortal Kombat. I'm going to be doing, of course, is just waiting for the game to come out, which happens to be super soon. We got August for the beta, and then we got the release September 19th, which is super soon, which is awesome. I can't wait. Street Fighter 6. There is you can win a trip to Evo through PlayStation in the FGC arcade. So if you play Dragon Ball Fighters, KOF, Melty Blood, Type Lumina, Mortal Kombat Ultimate, Tekken 7, or Guilty Gear Strive, you can play in that to win a trip. That's going to be awesome. And Street Fighter 6 Twitter account, and actually probably on their YouTube as well, they dropped the open beta video series, which gives you some details that can help you out for going into the beta. Also, the open beta is free and it's available to everybody. So on your designated platform, just preload it and download it and get ready to play this weekend. Also, Capcom Pro Tour released details on the prize structure, not just 1 million for first, but the full like 2 million for everyone. It's 300,000 for second. Third gets 200,000. Fourth, 100,000. And then there's a enormous drop off. Fifth tied is 10,000. Seventh tied is 7,000. Ninth tied is 5,000. 13th tied is 4,000. Just being able to compete in Capcom Cup, just making it there. I guess you go 0-2. You make $2,000, so it's not that bad. I saw people online complaining about, hey, they should spread it out some more and blah, blah, blah. I personally don't even think about that. I'm like, all right, I'm about to train to win the 1 million. I don't even think about that, but I can understand the concerns. And I guess they could spread it out. They were talking about take 100,000 per second and then change this to whatever and then spread it out or something like that. I mean, y'all can do whatever you want. That's cool. I mean, I'm happy either way. I just like that there's $1 million for first place. And then they put out the structure for the qualifications is 48 players can make it from online premieres, offline premieres, World Warrior premieres, and the last chance qualifier. In the online premiere, 18 people can make it. So there's 18 online major tournaments that you can qualify from. That's awesome. There's 3 offline premieres, including Evo. So there's 2 more after that. And then a last chance qualifier too. And there's 5 World Warrior open tournaments. I'm not sure if that's going to be offline regional open tournament, or that's going to be an online regional open tournament. We need some more information on this, but it does say top 8 play local leaderboard. So I would think that's offline. This changes up so much. Okay, so you don't need to travel to compete with this many online qualifiers. As I wrote here, this helps the entire online player base and great for players who are gatekept from being able to compete because they couldn't afford to travel. This is also means having a sponsor is even less necessary as a fighting game player. Honestly, this is a W. I mean, I'm not knocking any sponsors done like that. Having a sponsor be on a team is a tremendous opportunity, but for that to be a requirement for a lot of players, or looked at as the requirement for a lot of players, I'm glad players can just like focus on playing the game and being able to get in that way. And then not only that, it takes the weight off of the urgency to need to travel to, and it's not mandatory anymore. So you don't have to be like, well, I want to qualify and play, I got to spend X, Y, and Z. No, you can just play from the comfort of your home. Thankfully, we got a great netcode, and we got crossplay with PC and all the other all the consoles, Xbox Series, a PS4, PS5 as well. So it'll be a lot of competition out the gate day one. Also, Mike Metroid posted this. Yeah, he said MK1 tournaments, and I guess also Street Fighter 6, you want to count that, and maybe Tekken as well, because this affects the grassroots in general. But he said, if it's up to me, should run on this as a standard. PC or Series S based on availability. Tournament organizer provided and configured universal brook converters like Defender North, 120 hertz monitors. He said, PS5 enjoyers, your console is the least effective here for us grassroots tournament organizers. I understand that just because of the controller compatibility. Well, I guess the cost and availability to just be able to get the system. I 100% feel them though on the cost effectiveness and stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty good compromise. But yeah, this is great to be a fighting game player today. It's wonderful. Got a lot to look forward to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm up to this weekend. So with the Street Fighter 6 open beta beginning tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow, I entered 3 different tournaments, and L.I. Joe's tournament, Tyrant's Beta Warriors, and Rex. I don't know what the name of the tournament is, but I entered all 3. Hopefully I can play in all of them. I'm looking forward to just playing a lot of Street Fighter 6. My plans, like just from now in the future, is I just want to level up the scene. Like if I want more players, I have to help more players get better at just understanding fighting games so they can have fun, or as much fun as I have, so I have someone to play with. And then, I mean, you go win tournaments or whatever, I don't care. But I don't mind that, because if we play, then we just play, and we got to play to see who the winner is. The best player is going to win anyway. I don't care about that. I just want more people to have awareness of how to think when it comes to fighting games, so they have an easier time enjoying it. Because so many players, we lose because they don't know what to do or how to do it, and the information is there, but it's just not in a concise format. So at least like the day-to-day strategies that are posted by people, a lot of y'all don't get to see that. You don't follow the same people, or you don't have time to look through the different stuff. And also you don't have time to look through different stuff and be like, is this good, or is this necessary? And then you end up practicing the wrong stuff and you just don't know. Well, in my newsletter, I'm just going to share with everyone the essential stuff that you should care about. I'm not going to tell you what you need to care about, but I'm based on like how I feel, what I see in my experience. I'm like, all right, this is what you should see or whatever, practice this or keep this in mind or whatever. I'm going to be sharing everything, because like beyond core fighting game fundamentals and a lot of different things on how to navigate certain situations, you have to know the knowledge check stuff. So it's very specific, like, oh, this fireball is this many frames. You might have to deal with it this way, but it'll still have the core, how you deal with specific moves in fighting games, but it'll be different based on like that game specifically. So that's why it's important to be able to be like, all right, well, that's that, and this is how you deal with it, instead of just seeing it and you get in the habit of just dealing with it a certain way because you saw someone else do it like that. But instead of like actually using the thought process of figuring out the move to figure out other counters for it, or another approach on dealing with it. I'm sharing that in my newsletter. So hopefully, also it's free. If you get annoyed by the post, then you can just unsubscribe. That's whatever. That's cool. But I'm just trying to help people out, because I know, man, when I came into the scene, it was super difficult to get the right information. Basically, you end up practicing the wrong stuff, wasting your own time. And I just want people to be more efficient with their time. Also, my book is out, and you can get that and see all the reviews and stuff and how it's been helping people level up. And that will help you with strengthening your core fundamentals to the highest strength that they need to be. And also, if you guys want to come in and just get some games in with me, come through. If not, you can just hang out and chill. That's cool too, and just watch the fights go down. But yeah, I'm gonna be out here and figuring out the games, because there's a lot of knowledge check you gotta go through with games. They just come out like, yeah, there's legacy stuff, but there's a lot of new stuff too, as you saw actually all of these games. So yeah, but these will be my core 3 for like the next couple years. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on stream, your newsletter, email. You got signed up. Peace.